The word grail is bandied around reselling all the time, and the meaning of it has just become so watered down that a grail is just an item with high value that all resellers want to find. Like, to me, that is not what a grail is. Now, I think value is important, but a grail item doesn't have to have high value. I think it has to have high rarity. Now, rarity 9 times out of 10 does lead to value as long as there's a demand there. But the key is rarity. Some of that you're not going to find every day of the week. Something you might only find once in your reselling career. I also think it's important to find a grail in the right situation and at the right price. There's no point having a grail that you're going to pay full price for, because in a reselling context, you're not going to make any money on it. I also like the thought you might find a grail out in the wild, whether you're rummaging through the charity shop boxes, uncovering it at a boot sale, maybe stumbling across it at Facebook Marketplace, mixed in with a bundle or something. But as well as rarity and finding it at the right price in the right situation, I think it needs to be relevant to you and the things that you value. Say you're a Hornby train reseller. One of the grails for you might be the Thomas the Tank Murdoch train. Sells for about £1,000. You're not going to find that every day. I remember a particular grail I found in the Transformers world. Car boot sale, I found a G1 Scorponok for a tenner with a little headmaster. It's a grail piece for me. Today, I uncovered a grail. Boys, come over here. Have a look at these. These are called Adidas Predator Touch. These are from 1996. These have been really well worn. But when you've got a pair of boots this old, I mean, well, condition always matters, but does it matter? Bit of wear on the side, but they're only a £5. Absolutely stunning. I tell you what, they fit all right. The laces are really long, so I've had to like loop them around a couple of times. Get that tongue looking flush down there. Wouldn't want to wear them in the wet, mind. Dad, film me a second. Yes. I want to do some Beckham whip. Crossbar challenge. Jeez. Oh! Counts? Counts?
Does indeed.
Bad news. Bad news. One free kick. Sole plate's cracked. And a stud's come off. On the back there, look. I'll glue that on when I get home, I reckon. Get them in the collection. They lasted one free kick. One free kick. They were my size though. I had to wear them, didn't I? I had to give them a go. Reselling wise, they were already in terrible condition. They were never going to fetch a really good price. I mean, yeah, I haven't improved the condition. And in fact, look, they're actually a lot worse. See that big crack all the way down there? They've had it. Their playing days are done. But you know what? For an Adidas Predator collector, they still display pretty well. That is the 6th pair of Predators I own. Certainly the oldest pair of Predators I own. They are slightly before the Beckham era, but they still have David Beckham vibes to them, don't they? I've just noticed all of that's come off there. In excellent condition, these might have been worth 200 quid. In this condition, they might be worth 20. They're mega rare. I found them out in the wild. They're personal to me. Paid a £5. They might be worth 20 quid at a push. That's a reselling grail for me. And that wasn't the only thing I found in the charity shops either. I love a Lego boat hull as well now. This is a Duplo one. 3 quid. A little bit discoloured, but I reckon, you know, the people that make those big Lego scenes, those big like dioramas, they're always looking for pieces like this, aren't they? This one, I think, comes from a retired Duplo set, so naturally that makes it harder to find. Pretty robust, easy to post, not going to get damaged in the post, is it? 3 quid? We'll give it a go. This looks a decent set to look out for. The Dork Diaries. Just looked it up, I think there's 12 in the set, so that is not a complete set. And at £1.50 each, probably not enough in it. But if you can find the whole set, it sells for about 30. These look a decent pair of trainers. Nike Air 70 React. Big bubbles on the back of them. What size are they? UK 6? 4 quid. I mean, you can't really go wrong for 4 quid, can you? do with a little bit of a brush up, but I'm sure I can clean them up. Get them looking sparkling again. Bottoms look decent, they've already been worn, are they? If I can bring them back to life, clean them up a bit, could be pushing 25 for those. I just looked these up a bit closer. That ain't Air 70, that's Air 270. Something to get right in the listing title, that. Also picked up this in there. Wolfenstein New Order poster set. In the original box. It was £2 it was. Last sold, 15.
Pokemon game?
Yes, we'll have a look at those Pokemon card games. But first...
I love puppy races.
Do you remember puppy races, lads?
I love puppy races.
Remember this back in the day? Only £2. What a little game this was. It's all about these. That's right there, clicked on there. Looks like it's only got 4 balls. So it's missing a ball. Now £2, we've got to be having puppy races, eh boys? 2 Battle Academy sets, £2 each. The key with these is to see if people have just picked out the good cards and dumped the bulk back in the shop.
Charizard.
Yes, look, we got the Charizard in there. Got the Pikachu in there. There's a Cinderace. There's a Raichu. And there's an Eevee. So with the bit of luck, these are all complete. They've got some nice stuff in here. A couple of PS2 controllers, £30 each in the box, but they have been opened, so that does hamper the resale value. Nintendo Wii here with games, £30. Mario Kart on the top. Spider-Man. A couple of controls too. It's fairly priced. I'm going to pick this up though, look. A PS2 horizontal stand, never seen it before. Only £3. That's all it is there. Just a plate with a blue triangle front. All complete. There's not much I can go missing really, is there? Resale value on that with the box, 25. Some decent little N64 games. Snowboard Kids. That's the one I wanted, but look. The box is wrecked. And it's the silver box as well. I also wanted to pick that up, GT64. It's got the manual. Box looks pretty good. Pretty decent price too. GT64. I'm still on the quest to re-buy my old N64 games boxed. Can't actually remember if I had this one. I definitely rented it once upon a time. I got it for £15. Decent price and a good way to use those CEX vouchers. Over the past few months I've been to a couple of tabletop sales and I keep bumping into John. I got to know John pretty well. He's a reseller, sells really similar stuff to me. He's got a really good eye as well. Well, he's invited me around today. He's found a couple of things out and about. He thinks I'll be interested in them. I'm excited to see what they are. Now, me and John have been messaging beforehand and I already agreed to pick up these, but I come back with all that as well. Parasite Eve 2, a game I always wanted when I was younger, but just never got it. This is in immaculate condition. 2 discs. Nice crisp manual there. That'll look great up on the shelf. And I've never seen a Jellycat octopus like this. Straight in the Jellycat guys collection, that is. Then I come back with all this as well. I'll save that till last. UK 11 Lionel Messi Adidas boots. Could do with a bit of a scrubber, but these will sell pretty well. £20 maybe. Now this is the type of bag I dream of finding in the charity shop. £10 Transformers. Now I have actually been through all of these already and unfortunately they are all spares and repairs. Like that one's missing a complete arm. Bumblebee's head's gone. This one is very near complete ironhide. You can see there 2 bore joints. Should have some on there, shouldn't they? This is an interesting one. This is Reveal the Shield Grapple. Got to work out how that all folds down. And it is missing like the big hook that goes on the top. But in robot mode, that might still display pretty well. PS3 Sonic Unleashed. Apparently it's a bit temperamental. Got the manual. I've got a disc cleaner though, so I can give that a bit of a buzz back. Don't look too bad to be fair though. Then I got a stack of filler PS1 games. CEX, you can't find these on the app. On eBay, you pay like £3-4 each for them maybe. That one, if it wasn't the value series one, you might get a tenner. But this is a little banger. Mort the Chicken. Really niche game. We've actually had a little go on it, right? Proper random. Got the manual in there. little bit of resale value in that. Might get 20 for it, but that'll be going straight in the collection. This is an absolute beast. Monster Machines by Tomy. Look at the box art on it. And the toy itself does not disappoint either. Now underneath these here, we got battery compartments. And unfortunately, you can just see it down there. It's all corroded. The batteries are leaked in it. Now, some of the sold listings on these are absolutely crazy. Obviously, more value if it works. The box, even though it's not in brilliant condition, that'll add more value. This here is going to be a little project for me. I'm going to see if I can bring this back to life. I don't know if it's doable. I might have to take this apart, source some new bits to replace the corroded ones in this. But if I could get it to do anything like that, it's going to be worth it. It was great catching up with John today. And John, if you're watching this, shout out to you. Looking forward to catching up in a couple of weeks' time too. But guys, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Catch up with you in the next one.